Robertson, the first time we've seen them attack them, and there's Brendan! And from the side, Wales, John McGavin holds the European Cup medal.
Hello guys, E18 here, and welcome to episode 18 of the Nottingham Forest career mode. So just as a quick recap of what happened last episode, we won 2 games in the championship and did unfortunately get knocked out of the FA Cup in the quarterfinals to Sunderland off of 2 questionable things that happened. But we were awarded by the the actual FA Cup competition by giving us pretty much £450,000. We'll take that. We have now gotten a bit of problems. So Carriol's got a dislocated shoulder, we know that. We've gotten 2 players now injured. Daniel Fox has pulled his calf and will be out for 2 weeks. And we have got Damien Perkis with a sprained ankle, will be out for 4 weeks. So honestly, nothing really so far is going our way, but hopefully it's not going to be as bad as anything is going to really happen. But I'm just going through these monthly scouting updates and just seeing. And there's a lot of players who have some decent potential, but none of them I actually want to sign at the moment. Because I've only got a few players who could honestly make the call up to the first team. Okay, now there is actually something I do want to do. I need to find... Okay. There is one player that I did talk about earlier, was about Javinho. Hopefully Javinho is not been given a new contract. Let's have a look at him. Contract expiring in about 4 months. Honestly, I want to make contract negotiations with him, but I've got to wait. So hopefully if we're able to get him a contract, we've got an experienced left winger for free. I mean, that'd be fairly decent, you know? So as we advance through the days, I think our first match of the episode is, yep, it is. It's the East Midlands Derby. This time I believe it's going to be at home to Derby County. I think we polled as the players leaving on international duty. Bentner for Denmark, Henderson for Ireland, and Lahm for Finland. And press conference, obviously, to get the boys motivated, praise them. They've been going fairly decent, even though we did lose in the FA Cup. Let's actually look at the other games just before. So in this episode, we'll have Derby. Then we've got a bit of chocolate block week. We've got Wigan, and then we're ending off against Brighton Hove Albion. And then next episode, because we got knocked out of the cup, we can pretty much now just focus on the league. So the next episode will be Burton, Preston and Wolves, but then again I can't be really making things up already because you never know what's going to actually happen. We might have matches like moved over with no particular reason. But yeah, so let's try to figure out this squad. So as we remember, we got 3 players currently injured. We got Daniel Fox. We got Daniel Fox and Perkis injured, which is not good at all. So I think we can put Lahm on, but we do need to be careful because Lahm will be leaving us for international duty. So put Lahm there. Mancien can start. No, actually put Mills in for Mancien. Pereira can start. Grant, Lansbury. I'm going to put it Leica at left wing. Right wing, I mean. Bentner at striker. So we always have 2 strikers, 3 midfielders, and 2 defenders. I think we should be alright. I want to rest Mancien, so I'm going to put Hobbs on the bench so I can rest Mancien so he's not a part of the team. But honestly, I think that could be a good team to beat our East Midlands rivals. Sorry for talking a lot, I'm just pumped. I've really started talking a fair bit. But anyways, enough chit chat. Let's get into the game. As you see it on the ladder just before. God damn, I need to stop talking. So as you see, we're 3 games behind Norwich. However, we are only 3 points behind them. So if we win all 3 games, we'll be 6 points ahead of them. So let's get into the game. You can start with County so I can officially shut up. Here we are. The East Midlands Derby. Nottingham Forest versus Derby County. The recent new game of where they actually play in real life ended 3-0 to Derby. I think the first goal was actually a Nicholas Bentner header into the wrong net. So Bentner, don't you dare even think about doing that, mate. Don't even think about it. And there we go. Here come the players coming out now. There's Stojkovic. Probably going to get Keeper of the Year when we do our official awards. And let's get the game. Oswald could go a bit of attention here. No, Leica. A beautiful free ball here for Lansbury. He's entered the 18-yarder. Takes a shot near post. That is fantastic. It wasn't near post. That was probably one of the worst angles we could have shot from. And we're 1-0 up against Derby 4 minutes in. A fantastic start to the game. You see here, Lansbury gets the ball up here from a very pain angle, makes it hit the post and bounce into the net. And that is Lansbury's 10th goal of the season. I believe that makes him our highest goal scorer. There'll probably be something at the bottom of the screen saying that it isn't. Like, there's something I've been not done, and it's something that's actually I've just realised, and it's taken me nearly the entire first season to figure that out. Hopefully by the second season I should be able to actually put an actual captain in and decide who will be captain. Free ball here for Bettner, and he slots it away. Me talking about captain, there is a potential right there for Nicholas Bettner. Gets his first goal in a while, actually. No, it's not. He came back, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. His first goal in a while, it's not. He scored. I remember he subbed him on when he came back from his injury, and that's Nicholas Bettner's 10th goal of the season. God, I need to get my facts straight. Okay, nice defending there. Grant gets the ball to Dimitru. We know he's got pace. There's no one around him. Could he go by himself? He might need support here. And that's a corner. Honestly, should have thought that would have been a penalty because Dimitri got taken out, but whatever. But it was stuffed up. But there goes the whistle for the first half has ended, and we are 2-0 up against our rivals, Derby County, with a really early goal by Lansbury and another good goal by Nicholas Bettner. Okay, substitutes, I'm probably going to make him. I'm going to bring on Vorton on for... No, not like... no, honestly, probably Grant. I'm also... Pereira's getting a bit tired, so I'm going to put on a fresh legs of Anya. And I think that should last us for those two. And the ball's going wide. It's Blackman. Oh, good tackle there. I think we've got 14 minutes left. Not a lot of highlights so far, but can that change? Lansbury gets it off to Dimitru. I see Bettner. Can we release him? Bettner! Oh. Bettner with a strike. And it's going to be cleared off the line. And it is. It's cleared off. It's cleared near the line, not off it. And there we go. The whistle has ended. We have won 2-0 against Derby County. We win the East Midlands Derby. And let's see who got man of the match. Derby had no chances. Lansbury gets man of the match. He gets a goal. He's then made nice passes. He's done fairly decent, so I think he deserved man of the match. Okay, so we're coming out to our next game of the episode, which is between us and Wigan Athletic, and we do have to realise that the players Henderson, Lamb, and Bettner cannot play for us because they are currently on international duty. Mancien will replace Lam. I think we need to put in Paninos. And Fox is back. He's not injured, but he's back. He can play, but he's just something I don't really want to put in, like just as a big risk. Osborne coming off for Cohen. Azui for Dimitru. Hobbs for Mills. And I'm going to put Pinilos for Traore. And hopefully that should be enough to beat Wigan Athletic. Let's get into the game. Here we are, Ivy Lane, which is not their stadium. Wigan Athletic versus Nottingham Forest. A big, not really a big game this is. Okay, let's have a look at the table. They're talking about third place Newcastle for some apparent reason. I think Wigan are near the bottom. So let's get in the game. There we go, Pinilos, I think in his first actual game for the team. Free ball here now for Velios. It's be a good play here. Velios, can he slot one away? It's a tap back and it goes in. It was a safe right by Bogdan, but it goes straight back to Velios, and he has put the ball into the back of the net off the rebound. And it is 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in the 24th minute. Good there by pinning loss. So, and it's just another tap in for Velios. And there's Velios' 7th goal of the season. Even though I've only started really playing him ever since like December, honestly, he's actually probably one of the highest fastest scoring players, because it took like Bentner like from the beginning of the season to now to get to 10 goals in the season, and it's only taken like Velios like a few months. Oh, great tackle here by Pignolos. Gets a through ball in for Lansbury. Can Lansbury put it away? No, he can't. He puts it wide. Pinning loss is actually going fairly decent at the moment. Lansbury. Off the goal kick. Gets the ball to Velios. Velios, he cuts back in. Tries to put it away. He does! Oh, that is a fantastic strike. On the brink of half time, he cuts in and he slots it away into the side netting. Into the side of the... how do I explain this? Damn it. He puts it on the inside of the net. That's what he did. Just a nice pass. Somehow the keeper didn't save it. And we are 2-0 up on the brink of half time. And that is Velios' 8th goal of the season. Oh, there's a chance here for Wigan. He puts it back. And it's shot wide. And there goes the end of the first half. We are 2-0 up against Wigan, even though they just could have made it 2-1. And as some other games... Let's just actually no. Okay, so what I'm thinking I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit tricky, but Cedric, I'm going to put Cedric at right wing because in his actual position he can play right wing. So I'm going to put him in there. I'm going to bring Osborne on for Lansbury and Vorton on for Grant, and that should finish us off for the game. Oh shit, it's a whip in here, it's a header! And it hits the top of the net. A very close... Osborne gets a free ball here for Velios. Can he get around the last defender? Yes, he can. Can he put it away? Yes, he can! And Velios gets a hat-trick. What a game he has had. He gets his 3rd goal of the game. Hat-trick, obviously. His 9th of the season. With a bit of help from the keeper, obviously. But it still doesn't matter how you get him. Velios has a hat-trick. And our tackle has been taken now. Cedric on the run. Sees Osborne. He's got a bit of a gap here. The defender has kept him on side. Osborne's one-on-one. He can finish it here. And he will. It has just been a terrible performance by Wigan. And Osborne just showed how good we actually are. Takes a shot, hits the keeper, and he just picks it up and slots it away again. And that is Osborne's 6th goal of the season. Azui now goes on the run on the left wing. He's able to outpace them all. Can he get a through ball in for Osborne? Yes, he can. Osborne, he couldn't make it. No, he can't. There it is. A 4-0 win against Wigan Athletic. If that doesn't prove that we are a team to really consider to be champions, I don't know what will. As you see, Velios picks up the match ball. 3 goals. It's just not a better performance you can expect from. And it was a highlight. It was a skill move by Azui. A chop is apparently a skill move, but... and there we go. Good game. Okay, so we're now coming to our last game of the episode. We're playing against Brighton. And after this, we've got another game in 2 days, which will be the first game of episode 1 of episode 19, which will be against Burton Albion. So we need to really think about what players we're going to be using, because a lot of players are going to be really tired, because these are the catch-up games. Mills in for Hobbs. I'm going to put Traore in for Pinilos. Anya at right back. Osborne in for Cohen. Cedric on for Velios. Is the international break over? No, it's not. Okay, so that's the team we're going to be rocking with. Hopefully it will stay strong and we can pull off a win against Brighton and Hove Albion. Here we are. Final game of the episode, Nottingham Forest against Brighton and Hove Albion. There we are, shaking hands. Let's start the game. And Lansbury, straight off kickoff, no way. Straight at Stockdale. I would have just had a thought of, imagine scoring within the first minute. Oh, it's punched away by the keeper for Stojkovic. Traore now. It's a free boy for Cedric. Now to Lansbury. Lansbury now. Lansbury's got a bit of space here. He's 1-1 with the keeper. Can he put it away? He can't. Why did I chip that? Why did I honestly chip it? Dimitri now. Can we get one final play on? It's a free ball here for Cedric. If he can get this past, it is to Dimitri. Dimitri tried to get off to Lansbury, but it didn't work. And there goes the whistle for half-time. It is 0-0 here. Barely been any good real chances. But we're going to advance and hopefully try to secure this. Majority of my players are buggered. It's not going to get any easier. So I'm going to bring Cohen on for Osborne. Vorton for Grant. Going to put Velios at striker. And move Cedric to the right wing. And hopefully that should keep it going good. Yes, he can. Now it's a big run here. Try to get a free ball over. And Cohen tries to slide in, but Stockdale was able to hold on and get the ball and hold on. Oh, great tackle there by Dimitri. A free ball for Velios. Velios is onside. And it's 1-0. A great play by Nottingham Forest. A great tackle that all started from, I believe, was Vorton. And it ended up with Velios putting it in the back of the net. There is Lansbury, free ball to Velios, onside. And Velios puts it away. And now it's 1-0. And that is his 10th goal of the season. That means he is tied with the golden boot. Yeah, it's an over-the-top free ball. And it's Baldock. He's 1-on-1. Starting to come in. Oh my god. How unlucky that was. Now Towel. It should be our ball, and it is. Lansbury's going. He's going. He's still going. Through ball in for Velios. And what a save by Stockdale. And now it's a 90th minute corner. Cohen whips it in. Try to get off the Mancien. Traore with a strike. What a goal! That's it. That has secured the win. What a strike by Traore. He has absolutely put that right at the bottom corner. He picks up the ball, strikes it, hits nobody, and the keeper is just left standing there. And there ends the game. A 2-0 win against Brighton Hove Albion. There's a possibility, I honestly didn't think we were even going to win that, but we did, and it was all fantastic. Now let's have a look at player ratings. Who got man of the match? And it's been given to Traore. Well deserved. And let's see how we are in the positioning of the table. So that ends the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in episode... Oh god, I need to think. 19.